this. Let's get ready to watch this destruction. Sorry, Chicago. I know y'all probably didn't want to be on the schedule this year, but we need some bodies. And you the next on the list.
Today,
We're getting straight to the action, baby.
Chicago. It's week
autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. As our first drive will begin at the 25.
Gonna be that type of day, Montgomery.
They want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here. And one to the line of scrimmage. If he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Well, this defense for the Giants, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that? One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Fields on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll leave it for Montgomery.
He didn't want to see dead.
Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on
He didn't want to see dead.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Let's make it happen,
6
Cap.
overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones
It's
trots
supposed to
out
be
to lead
raining
this New York
today.
Giants offense.
What happened to the rain?
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended.
You heard
given
already,
3 yards on
Irons.
the
We
play.
just got started.
Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will score.
You got that play, boy. You got that play, boy.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin. They'll start out a gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
Fourth and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today.
Yeah,
I like
so
it.
guess what just happened? Did the tone get set, gentlemen?
Now they look to pay it off on first down. A handoff to Barkley.
That was just some great blocking.
And he's got some space here.
That was just some great
He is
blocking.
finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward.
Fight for them yards, my
three
boy.
and
Fight
second
for them
down.
yards.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Completes it to Evan Ingram.
Let me get my touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. And the giant rush gets home as
so
down he
bad,
goes.
don't it?
Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Good
It
run,
appears
John
we're going to
John.
get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return.
Ooh,
While the training staff takes a peek,
that
we'll
better
take a
not be
break.
crossing.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin with a run by Barkley. Oh, nice move. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Boy,
You know what really fires up offensive
get him
linemen?
in, dead man.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. From the 41, Jones. They'll roll him out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus,
oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. Down he goes. Dexter Lawrence coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. and the first practice session, the first play we were...
So a touchdown apiece. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup.
And only failed.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And now here's Ross. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football.